see if we get anybody in here. I know Herbert's getting some help. Let me get this. Didn't. Uh, all right. Yeah, guys. I have an external mic I use because I do this off my phone. Um, Sometimes it plays nice, sometimes it doesn't. Uh, yeah, I took it out. I don't have to talk as loud with the mic on there, which is normally why I do it. Oh, how's it going, RG? How are you guys? Awesome, awesome. See how many people come in tonight. Sandy K, how are you? Yes, and the thing is, Lady T, I can't talk too loud because my kids are sleeping. I'm gonna try this one more time and see if it works. If not, then I'll just say screw it. But oh, there it went. Okay, cool. Chris, I know he is. I know he is, Chris. I was in there. So, um, but I got to get my stream going too. So, okay, cool. You can hear me now. Yeah, no, I don't. I ain't even gonna go into it right now. Um, yeah, they're helping Herbert T out, which is awesome. I have no problems with that at all. Yeah, it's gonna buffer a little bit. Um, Rebel Jack, how's it going? So I definitely got no problem with helping Herbert T out for sure. Uh, Dan's a great guy and everything else. So, uh, but I do gotta go. I gotta get on when I can, guys. So, definitely stopped in there for a good hour and a half, supporting all of them and everything else. So, I'm going to. I think I'm gonna make a bow drill tonight, guys. 9:07. He's only at 9:07, really. Rod, how's it going? How's it going? Ghost Wolf Art, how are you? You guys share this thing out. Um, yeah, they're doing a GoPro giveaway over there. It's all good. Uh, I was over there with them hanging out, so. But I do got to go live a little bit tonight, guys. So, uh, let me see. Oh man, craziness, craziness, guys, craziness. Just fight the mosquitoes. Same here. Link. Oh crap. Thank you. Thank you, Sandy. Awesome. Okay, cool. That works better. Snacks sound great. I don't have the link. I don't have it. Somebody else might have it, guys. I don't have the link over there. Um, yeah, GoPro giveaway. Still working on the axe. Yeah, I'm changing it up a little bit. So, I don't know, Ghost. Are you talking about the GoPro giveaway link? Steve. So I'll leave the stream going. Oh, you're awesome. You're awesome, Steve. I appreciate it. Yeah, guys. I'm doing my own bow drill. Uh, I'm doing my own bow drill thing tonight. So um, I can't drop links anyway. I'm on the phone. So if anybody else has it, I guess. But do my thing tonight. So all right, we're gonna make a bow drill. Small tick on me tonight. Oh dang. Um, but got a some balsam fir. Found a bend in it. Really nice. Nice little handle right here. I'm gonna cut it off and make it usable as a bow, and we'll do a bow drill tonight. So, um, yeah, Tyler's. But that's the plan tonight. I think we're gonna do some of that, and I'm gonna have a cigarette before I do that. Dave, how's it going? How's it going, Stephen Dawkins? How are you? Yeah, guys, I'm not getting into any mess. I'm just doing my stream. So, um, yeah, guys, it's not always the greatest thing to link another live stream when you're in a stream. Just for that's why I didn't. Um, definitely support Herbert for sure, but it's not always like etiquette wise the best thing to do. Neither bit in. I definitely am not saying not to support Herbert T for sure. But they're both great guys, and eat up with poison ivy. Dang. Oh, just the video, Jack. Okay, cool. Yeah, channel. Yeah. No, Jack. Definitely, that's a good point. Cool. Yeah, guys, definitely go support him for sure. He has like I think 90 something left, 93 left before he hits his 1K. So, stain on my new dress. Optimistically cynical. Exactly, Dave. Herbert's awesome, guys. He does awesome content. He helps everybody, and it's amazing what he can do for sure. There's no doubt about that. All right, here's what we got, guys. Yeah, Rebel. No worries. That's a channel link, so I got no issues with that at all. No issues with that. Definitely go support him for sure. So, what I'm doing tonight, guys, is I'm gonna make a bow drill, or at least work on one anyway while we're doing this. So, got 8 people in here and 10 thumbs up. Man, y'all are awesome. Porch garden for sure. Alright, guys, I got my aspirin up there too. You'll probably. Oh! I do gotta share this real quick. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I got a package from one of my logo. They actually took the time, took their 3D printer, and made me a couple of different printouts of my logos and stuff. I'm super excited. They made me that one right there. Pretty neat. It's all 3D too. It's pretty cool. And then I got that one as well, which I love. Let me see if it's in here. I might have taken it and put it up. But this is a card, guys. They did a 3D printout Like it's all, you know, I don't know the best way to explain a 3D printout. It's like, it's bulged out and everything else, but nice little card and a nice little kind of keychain thing. I'm going to make it into a keychain, put a hole in it. So, really cool guy, really cool guy. Definitely go check out the embossed. There you go, Jack. I appreciate that. Yeah, embossed. I think they're still going. I don't know. I do not know who won it. Oh, Chris, I appreciate it, brother. Badger. That's what I told him. He actually didn't want to send me the second one. He said it messed up, and I was like, nah, it looks really awesome. I like it. So, um, he sent it to me too, which is pretty neat. All right, guys, we got a couple of things. I went and got some river birch, guys. These things get planted all over the place down here at the businesses. I went and stripped a tree. Not stripped it, but grabbed a little handful. I've got paracord, I've got bank line, and I've got the Terra, or the Paratender, right? The stuff that has the um, tinder in it, and we'll see what we can do with a bow drill. Um, it's soaked every bit of this wood that I was going to use because it poured today, and it still kind of is. It's not really pouring; it's drizzly. Never mind, it kind of stopped. So, and I've done a hand drill a couple times. I still have that out. My hands are killing me, so I'm gonna do a bow drill instead. Like your table, yeah, Jungle Queen. I made that for Halloween. I love Supernatural, guys. I love the show Supernatural. I love anything Supernatural. I don't have a Supernatural channel, but uh, it's a Devil's Trap off the show. So, well, kind of. I kind of took a couple of different things off of it, but I made it for. She loves Halloween, so with the fire cord in it, yeah, I'm gonna see what it does. Paratender sounds like a Pokemon. Use bank line for the bow. I'm gonna use a couple of them. I'm curious how the Paratender will react. Honestly, bank line is good, but it's not at the same time. Um, I've had it's good in the fact it doesn't stretch like paracord does. Love the car. What car? What car? Oh, from Supernatural. Yeah, no, the Impala's awesome. The Impala's awesome. 10 people in here, guys. Cool. I brought up. It's a bag, and I smacked myself with it too. It's a bag of paracord and stuff like that. Why does everybody always go after Dean? Why does everybody always go after Dean? But I got a couple of different things. Let's see. This balsam fir just happened to be bent in the right. It's a little bit too bent. Well, kind of, depending on how I cut it, I guess. But it's at a decent angle to make a bow. So, I actually found that filling up on gas, so I was pretty excited about it. I grabbed it up and threw it in the car. In the voice of Dean. Steve, you're awesome. You are awesome. Oh man. It's late, guys. I was trying to help them out, and I still need to do my stuff too. So, let's get this going. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Yeah, we're gonna get this going. I'm gonna move some stuff around. It's been a day. It really has. It's been a day today. So I'm going on my trip with Jim on Wednesday, guys. I'm leaving like 2 or 3 in the morning on Wednesday, driving up to North Carolina, and meeting up with Jim from Knight's Armory. We're gonna do a collaboration and just have a good time camping and stuff like that. So we're gonna do that, and then I have my survival courses and stuff like that. So fired up, fired up. Yeah, it's crazy. It shouldn't take too long to build. I left. I'll show you guys. You'll be passing. You'll be passing me. What do you mean, Jungle Queen? What do you mean? Oh, Jack, man, you know I probably won't. I'll probably do a live the whole way up there. I'll probably do a live mainly so that everybody can keep me awake. Early morning. It is. It is. It's what 12:25 now here, and that's Eastern time. So let me make sure my phone's plugged in. Yeah. Oh man, it's crazy to look. I can't remember where Jim said he was going. So he said if I got up there early enough on Wednesday, he'd have breakfast for me. So that's my goal. That's my goal is to get up there super early for breakfast. Let's see. I'm just finishing this out and then drinking some more coffee, and then we're gonna get started on this thing. I did not bring my saw up here, so I might just cross baton it, mayhaps, because I don't want to go downstairs and get my saw. um, let's see. All right, so move these sticks out of the way. I got a couple of different ones, guys. Got another piece of the balsam fir right here. Uses the hearth board. I got the crepe myrtle too. I can use this as a spindle. So we'll see. I'm curious how this is gonna work. This stuff is soaked from all the rain we've been getting, and so I'm not positive how well it's gonna work out. But we'll see. Oh, need a little bit of room to maneuver around here. I'm trying to be lazy and just sit. So, all right. Let's see if that helps. I'm trying not to knock this thing around and unplug my charger too. My charger's not playing nice. So, there we go. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, guys. See, it goes all the way from there. It's kind of crooked. Bend. Just cut it off right here, and then I can wrap it, and then I'll make a notch down at the bottom right here. At least that's the plan. So, let's see if we can make that happen. But I'm trying to forget to run this. Oh no, it's off. It's been cool. It's been cool. Bait the hook. How are you? How's it going? Oh man, awesome stuff, guys. Honestly, I'm just going to try and cross baton this thing. Just basically, instead of batoning it straight down, you're just batoning into it. But I'm not even batoning, I'm just kind of putting pressure so it cuts through it. It's pretty soft, there's no real reason to baton. So, try and make less of a mess so I don't get in trouble. Just going to dig into it a little bit. Honestly. Yeah, it'll break exactly where I want it to. And then I'll just kind of chop off those little things, making a nice little... Boop. Boom. 2 a.m. better traffic. Exactly. Ah, bait the hook. Awesome. Did I sharpen my knife yet? Actually, I sharpened the other ones. I actually didn't sharpen that one, which is insanely crazy, but I didn't do it. I don't know why. I don't have a reason. This thing kind of starts doing a little curve right in here. I think I'm just going to kind of cut it, because it'll bend pretty well too if I needed to. So I'll just kind of cut it right in here. That's a little bit harder to do. I'm just gonna actually baton it. Turn you guys down here so you can see me batoning the crap out of this piece of wood on concrete like I should not do. I'm just gonna set my knife down. Just a nice little cross baton here. Just going to kind of get rid of the bark. This bark is actually interesting. I'm going to save it because it's soaked. I'm not going to use it right now, but I could use all this right here as I'm going down. I'm getting all of it up. You guys see this stuff, this dry stuff right here, this duffy stuff. These balsam fir type trees, cedar, all that kind of stuff. Do a bow drill the whole way through with those. You have your tinder. You just need cordage, and you can actually make the cordage out of this if you needed to too. I don't need to, but if you needed to in a pinch, you could. So you just want to shave it off. Trying to get all these little knobs off too. Probably should go get my axe, but cleaning it off. I'm in a really awkward position here. Let's see. It's got so many of these things on here. I hope it doesn't tear up doing this. There we go, and it pulled it all the way off. Awesome. Really, you don't have to do that all the way through. I'm going to make my notches down here for the cordage to hang on to. It's going to be probably about right here. And I got all this I've got to clean up now too. That's another reason I was trying not to do that. But all that right there, if it's dry and stuff like that, makes pretty good tinder. Process it down. All you got to do, rub it in your hands, and it'll process the fibers down into a nice little bird's nest. It's pretty cool. But I'm definitely going to save it. I'm not going to get rid of it. I can put it up and dry it out, and it'll work out pretty well. So now, I'm going to make a nice little notch. So I'm going to kind of angle this thing right about here. Let's see if I can do this where I'm at. I might have to actually get on the floor. I'm not trying to chop all the way through it. I'm just making a nice little mark so that I can have a nice little notch all the way around, and I'm basically just going to score the whole thing based on that. Something for the cordage to grab onto, because you want it to have a good grip. You don't want it to be slipping and stuff like that. So you just go all the way around with it. And I'm not the best at friction fires, guys, but we're going to try it out anyway. Just want everybody to be... And if they are not, and you guys know a better way to do it, let me know. I am not above that. Not above that at all. So I'm going to make this notch, and then I'm going to catch up on the chat here. This is the dumbest way to do it. I'm going to smash your damn hands. Shit. Yeah, I'm going to have to scoot this thing back and get in the floor. Alright. There we go. Alright. Now I get a better grip on stuff here. Alright. I'm not trying to cut through this thing by any stretch. By any stretch. I'm just making a nice little mark for the cordage to grab onto. So I may have to adjust it depending on from bank line to paracord and stuff like that, but I don't think it. I think it'll be alright. Think it'll be alright. Let's see. And by notching it, that's all you're doing, guys. You're just giving it something to grab onto. So, let me get you guys down here with me. How about that? That'll probably be a little bit more helpful. Hydraulics. Who was it that said it last night? So, let me catch up with this chat. It's me. How's it going? Exactly, Dave. Practice, practice, practice. Why am I still up and why am I on YouTube? Because you're awesome. It's me because you're awesome. Dryer lint. Yeah, guys, dryer lint works really well. As far as natural stuff goes, man, you can't really beat this. It's not going to do much. It might, but it is soaked. It is soaked. So I'm going to leave that out to dry. We're not going to use that. But I'm definitely going to take it all off of this piece too. And by the time it's all done, honestly, that's probably the only reason I'm going to do what I'm about to do. So I'm just going to shred it. That way I can keep all this for later. And then it just breaks down really, really nice into nice little duff pieces. So, and I don't really need to do much on this end besides fix that. I want that to kind of be smooth so it's not bumping into it. And that's just like a personal thing. So there we go. And that just kind of gets it away. Just kind of cut it a little bit. Got all the edges off almost. And then I can just wrap it straight through here and around here and stuff like that. So, long time no see, Steve. He going into trainer mode. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. You guys are awesome. Everything's spicy. How are you? Oh, let me catch up with this thing. Blushing, it's me. Fire is the best fire. No kidding, guys. Steve is so right. Black and white fire starter, guys, is the best. I have my video that I'm going to put out. I tried uploading it, and I'm having to find the save file now because my computer crashed in the middle of uploading. Lee Ferris, how's it going? Oh man, everything's spicy. When was your live? I did not. I'm not getting crap, guys. I'm not getting crap as far as notifications go. Let's see, we got this thing camo. How's it going, man? Got our notch made out at the bottom, and this is basically what it looks like right here. Got all these up here, and that's going to just help me clamp down on this end. And then I got a nice little notch I can clamp down on that end. So we'll try the bank line first. And honestly, guys, bank line is pretty good for this stuff just because of the way it's made. Let's see. And I told y'all I don't use a whole lot of knots, so I'm probably going to do my standard little taut line. Two on the inside. Here, I'll show you guys. So I never show anybody my knots. So I'm going to take this thing around, just both pieces, cross it, okay, where leading in right here goes under, okay, go under once, go under twice, boop, like that. So you got two little passes. Then you're going to go on the outside. Let's see, two little passes, outside, and then underneath to where this is right there, and then have it poke up. Nice little taut line. Then I'm just going to secure it to one end. I'm going to drag it. It's all the way up there. I'm going to drag it down. And that's why I left the little pokes on it, guys. I can use those to kind of make sure it stays tight. and to put tension on the line itself. So, and I'm just going to kind of cross it. It doesn't really matter. Honestly, I can just kind of cross this, do a, that actually might be too tight, but we'll see. I don't like to tie the second end off for that reason. I don't want to make it too tight and then not be able to correct it. So, just going to put this under here. And with bank line, it don't really want to do that. And then the extra really shouldn't matter. If it bothers you to leave the extra, just tie it off, you know? Not even tying it off, just kind of looping it around so it doesn't get in the way of you doing a bow. Well, crap. Somebody dropped something. And then leave it in a nice little loop. And then you can just kind of push it under so it's easier to get out. But that's not going to go anywhere. But I don't want to tie it off and then have to adjust it. So there's your bow. Simple, guys. These things are made. It's simple to make them. It's not so simple to actually do them. So we're going to test it out and see what happens. But it's actually a very small bow, honestly. I should have put that up there a little bit, but it'll work for what I'm wanting to do with it. So we'll see. But there it is. And it's awesome seeing all you guys. Oh, ASMR, how's it going? Alright, guys. So, and see all of this right here. This is the bark off of this fur right here. You have all this. So, and like I said before, this is how, when they say process your tinder, they're basically talking about breaking up the fibers. Okay, you're breaking up the fibers, making it more flammable, and all that. So, you see, now I have like a thing of duff right here, instead of what I had, which was stronger pieces when it's put all together. So, there we go. And I'm just going to stick this up here. This stuff's soaked. That would catch a flame or a coal really good, but it'd probably put it out as wet as it is right now. So, all right, guys. So there's 3 pieces of this thing, right? Well, I mean, you have your bow, you have a spindle, and on the hand drill, guys, it's a little bit thinner, okay, so that you can get your hands around it, you know, and work it. On a bow drill, you can do it, like I could probably make this work. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, that's perfect. And then even if it's too loose, all I got to do is pull it with my fingers right here, and it'll tighten it up. I said 3, didn't I? 4. 4, my bad. So actually, I could use this spindle too, instead of having to carve out a new spindle. But we might do that anyway. You got your bow, you have your spindle, you have your hearth board, and you have your bearing block. Okay? So 4, my bad, I said 3. How's it going, Patrick Jane? Where's Ringo, George, and John? Oh man. So we made the bow. All you got to do, guys, I got really lucky with that. Normally you can just bend it. It doesn't have to be a 90-degree turn like that. You can just bend it over. But you want to make sure it's not going to break. So if it's something you can bend into a bow shape and tighten it down, then that'll work just as well. Let's see here. This is actually pretty straight. This is crepe myrtle. I'm debating on using this. Yeah, I'm gonna use this. I was gonna do a whole thing out of the balsam firs, but I'm not gonna do that. You forgot your catch. I forgot my catch. Oh well, yeah. I mean, I guess if that's counted in the pieces too, a catch. So 5. Um, yeah, thank you, Killdeer. I wasn't counting the catch as part of it, but that's still a part of it. You still gotta have a catch. So Killdeer is exactly right. So I'm gonna cut this down and make it make it into a spindle. We'll see how it works out. Uh, honestly, Steve, what do you think about these Sherpa Kings as a spindle? You think they'd work if I carved it down, saved the shavings? I bet they'd work. What do you think? They're square. Huh. I might be able to do that. Let's try it. Let me move all my crap out of the way here. Ugh. Let's see what's in here. That actually might work. It's not square, so I'm not positive, but I could probably carve out a nice little notch spot so it stays in there and spins it that way. I just don't know if it'd cut it in half or not. Steve, are you still in here, brother? See, nice seeing you. You know what, guys? You guys want me to try these black and white Sherpas out as a spindle? What do you guys think? I can either make one, which all it is, guys, is I'd be cutting off just a little piece, like from here to here, okay? Having like a 6-inch spindle, shaving it off, and having the piece of wood cut down. Or I can use one of the black and white fires. I think I'm going to use one of the black and white fires, guys. This is going to be new. Yeah, let's do that. So, I'm going to save every bit of shavings that come off of this thing. Black and whites are awesome. I'm actually going to find... I gotta find it. I have a little black and white tin that I'll put them in. I don't like wasting black and whites, guys, at all. They're too freaking good. They really are. So every bit of the shavings are going to come in there. I'm going to try and get about the middle. It doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm just going to notch into it. So we're going to use a fire starter as our spindle. And that's actually not a bad way to start your stuff out, guys. If you're just starting out learning this, ball bearings are really good to have as a bearing block because there's no friction when you're doing the bow, so it just freely spins and you can get the hang of doing it. And I am literally saving every bit of this, guys. Like, I wasn't just saying it. I'm saving every bit of it. Let's see. I've also never done a square one either, so we'll see how that works. But once I notch it out, it really won't. I don't think it'll matter. Let's see. Basically, guys, I'm just kind of scoring it all the way here. Boop, goes in my jar. We're getting friends. How's it going? How are ya? You can do it. Let's see. Yeah, guys, we'll see how this turns out. I've never used a fire starter as my spindle, so it's gonna be new. At least not a. I haven't used a Sherpa as my spindle anyway. But it'll give you a nice coal. If it works out the way a normal one would, it'll give you a nice coal. So just gonna cut. And guys, I'm trying to concentrate so I don't bust my finger. You gotta keep, when you guys are doing this, I have my hands like this. I know that there's a blade here. I do, I promise. Trapper J, how's it going? But I also know what I can do with this knife, right? I know how to keep it under control and keep it safe. I'm keeping one finger balancing, and then I'm just taking little strokes. Okay? You don't want to hurt yourself doing this stuff. That would be silly. So just be safe doing that. We're going to see if this works out, these things. So that's a good fire and a half right there. Especially as wet as it's been, and where I'm going, it's been soaked. So let's see if I can. And there's a lot of ways to make a spindle, guys. A lot. You don't have to put a notch in it at all. It does help keep the rope there. It just kind of depends on preference to how you want it and all that. Because the string will ride up and down. So having a spindle there will keep it kind of straight. If your notch is straight, my notch isn't even straight. So we'll see how this goes. There we go. Actually, I'm not even done doing all this stuff. 14 people, guys. 17 thumbs up. Nice. Nice. Okay. So now I've got it like that, right? Got my notch. Now I'm going to have... I'm not as worried about it with the Sherpa, because I think with the spinning, it'll do its own thing. But to help it, I'm going to do a little bit of carving on it and just kind of make it a little bit more circular. And if this doesn't work, guys, I got the other stuff, so it's not a big deal. Instead of it being square, I'm just going to make it into a circle and then bevel it out on top while saving all of the shavings. Just doing little strokes. I'm not going to catch them all, but it works. Be nice to you. You have a knife. Listening just got a headache. Sandy for sure. I appreciate it. Wicked friends. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm trying not to cut my fingers off and talk to everybody at the same time. It is a process, guys, to make these things. It is. And all I'm doing is just kind of shaving it down. Doop, 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 doop. That'll work. That's good enough. Take all my little shavings, put them in my cup. And and I can adjust that for whatever my my hearth board size is too. So um, I'm gonna try not to trim this thing all the way down. We'll see how it goes. Lisa, how's it going? Tyler's in here. Trapper J. Huh. Yeah, guys, I told everybody I'd do a bow drill tonight, so I had to get on to do a bow drill. For your bearing block. So, no, I haven't seen him yet. Oh, Lisa said, hey, Tyler, so I wasn't sure. Wasn't sure. Mom Slayer. Mom. Say Mom, how's it going? I don't want to butcher the names, guys. I very much appreciate that. I do. We're making a bow drill tonight. Got my bow all made up. Cut one end. This one I happened to find this fur, so it was pretty easy to kind of just cut it off and make a nice little bow for a bow drill. Yeah, Lisa, I know. Guys, it's the internet's not working that great. Haven't seen anyone do this. Well, that's awesome. I'll do a video on it too. Bow drills I feel comfortable doing a video on. I've never used a Sherpa stick, black and white fire starter off of Etsy. I've never used one of those for a spindle, so we're going to see how that works. And honestly, I'm going to do a little bit to it, but I'm not going to do a whole lot. Actually, I'm just going to do this real quick. Into my little bucket. Guys, that's 5 or 6 little fires right there. If you guys have seen my lives, these Sherpa sticks are amazing. So I can actually get 5 or 6 fires going out of that. Probably more than that, honestly. But you kind of carve. You want it still blunted. This is different for me, so we're just going to kind of leave it at a little blunt. Never tried that. And this is new for me too, guys. So, but this is a fire starter, so I have every confidence that it'll go pretty well. Now, I have to find. I actually didn't plan for that. Let's see. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I actually have this with me. All right, this is just a spool of. See the hole in it? It'll work like a ball bearing will. Okay, it'll let it turn without as much friction as putting something flat on top of it. So we'll do both ends of the spectrum here. I'll do one with this, which means I'll have to. Oh, that'll work. That'll work itself in there. Cool. So now I'm just going to work on the hearth board. So we're going to use spool of fishing line, 10-pound fishing line test as the, oh god, brain fart, as the bearing block. Now I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to make it into a hearth board. And basically, guys, it's a lot of words. All it is just a flat piece of wood. So, see how this thing, it's not all the way round either. That's why these things work really well as hearth boards. It's already flat if you cut it the right way. Okay? So instead of cutting it straight across like that, I don't want to do that. I want to cut with it so it'll be a long strip. And I'll have my hearth board already made. So we're going to do that. Try not, I'll just cut it straight down the middle and see what we come up with. See what we come up with. I'm going to turn it this way. That seems more steady that way. It's probably not the smartest. It's another piece of the stuff right here. So, have this sitting up. Honestly, I don't know if this thing's strong enough to do this, but we're going to see. Might not be the strong part. Let's see here. I'm going to get up. I could use my axe. Guys, I've got my axe. I could use my axe against my knife. I don't like doing that if I don't have to. I really don't, so. I'm going to have to use. I might have to, though. Oh, no, I don't. I got a rock. Guys, just for reference, that's kind of what it's going to come out to. Right. Oh, there we go. Right there, kind of got it nailed in. So, the quartz isn't going to do much good either, but and honestly, guys, I'm not worried about my knife too much as far as the back end goes. I can just file it back down, which I need to do anyway. So, see how it splits? Just splits all the way. Just going to pull this out. Now I have the board right here. Okay, nice little hearth board. It's already flat, already well done for me to do. And I can just pull, all I got to do, okay, here we go. Okay, I have all these shavings right here. I'll pile them up. I'm going to save all these guys because I can make this into a great bird's nest. And honestly, I think I'll try that as a bird's nest. Wet or not, I'm going to see if it works. If you guys, we're doing this in the wild, right? If you're doing this in a survival situation and this stuff were to be wet while you're working with it, it's an easy fix, okay? You gotta have all this. This is how you process it. You just rub it between your hands, okay? Have a nice little ball. And if it's wet, you can stick it, if you're on your knees working and doing stuff, stick it right here behind your knee. Then you're going to clamp down on it when you're working, and it's going to dry it out. So that's what we're going to work on here. See how dry it can get while I'm doing that. Or you can stick it in your pocket while you make up the rest of camp, and do other projects before you light up the fire. So, also a really good option. Might need to break that off. Let's see. And I'm looking for it to be flat. So honestly, as long as it's like that, that's fine. So, okay. I just broke that up so that it because it was making it pop up like that. I want this thing flat. As for a catch, I'm going to use my river birch that I got, or I could use my white birch. Okay, you guys, everybody's been asking me what the difference is. This stuff is so much more flaky and easier to use because you don't have to process it down nearly as much as you have to do this. This is thicker and you got to do a little bit more processing on it. This stuff goes up without having to do a whole lot. So, but this is thicker, so I think as far as gathering up the coal, this might be a little bit better of a catch than I don't want the other stuff to burn. So I have the bark under my knee right here. Okay, while we're working on this, making the board and getting all that done, I'm gonna have that, and it's basically just my pants are kind of soaking up the moisture that's in it. So we got our spindle, we have our bow, we have our hearth board right here, we have our bearing block, and our catch. Okay, all the pieces right here. Now we just have to prepare it. So it's the same preparation if you guys saw me last night with the hand drill. Okay, you're going to pick a spot on the board, and I'm not really sure I like any of the spots on here, but we're going to test it out and see what happens. Notch it out. And this is a little bit wider piece that I have to concentrate on notching because of it right here. But I want to get it a good starting point, right? So as soon as I'm done doing this part, guys, I will jump up in the chair and kind of talk back with you guys before we get started on it. And there it is, just a nice little notch. It doesn't have to be pretty, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just enough, and I can shave this down if I need to some more. Just enough for it to kind of fit in, right? Now, with the bow, you guys don't want to stick these things, okay, on the inside of the bow. And what I mean by the inside is the side pointing towards your actual bow. You don't want to do that. You want it on the outside, and then you're basically going to come over, cross it, and then twist it around. You really probably are going to need two hands. This is actually really tight too. There we go. And I got it in its little notch, okay? But as you can see, it's on the outside of my string, okay? It gives it more flexibility, because when you bow, you want to use the whole string. You don't want to do little strokes. You want to use the whole thing. And you can't do that if it's on the inside. So we have that right here. Honestly, I need more room to do this, so I'm going to take this out of my knee for a minute. See, as it's squished up, it's still damp, but it's not nearly as damp. So I'm going to do this burning, and I'll catch up, guys, I promise. It wants to spin back on itself, right? If I let it go, it's going to spin, okay? So you're going to have to hang on to it. Put it where you want it. And then I'm going to take bearing block, because it has a hole in it, right? This is the best way to start out, guys, is having a bearing. Really, a bearing's better, because there's no friction on there, and it goes super fast, and you can put pressure down. So I'm going to, and you got to press on it, because if you don't, it's going to flip out, okay? Now I'm going to situate myself to where I'm like this. Get it back into its little spot here. This thing is not wanting to cooperate. Let's see. Oh yeah, see, that didn't work at all. I just might have carved all that for no reason. Oh, I've got to take off the tops and then I'll see what it does. I still had those squared off, guys. I'm going to kind of take those off. And if I can't get it to work with this thing, I'll carve one out of there. But really would prefer this thing just to work, because you want it kind of at a dull point, right? That way it pokes in, but as it's grinding, it'll grind that point off. But you don't want it super pointy either, because you don't want it to drill straight through your hearth board. And I'm flicking these everywhere and probably will not find them all, which is sad. Okay. Give it a little bit more of a point than that. And it might just be this too. It might be, I need to carve into this. We're going to see. See what works. I'm watching where these shavings go, so trying to keep them all centralized here. Alright, so let's try this again. Okay, outside, twist it around. There we go. Oops, I did it backwards. That works. And if not, I'll just carve a new one. So, alright. Have that situated. Take my bearing block here. Ooh, caught most of the shavings. Okay. Yeah, that thing's not working right. Awesome. Okay. Let's try a spindle that's already made. How about that? Try this little one. Normally you don't want to do little ones. And I'll try a different cordage too if I need to. This doesn't seem like it's grabbing onto anything. But, and honestly, that's not going to work for that. Anyway. Little rock. Little rock. And it might not be a strong enough piece of wood either. So, all different kinds of types. I'm going to use this rock as a bearing block now. This is a switched out stuff. No, I'm not. Alright, I'm going to change my cordage. That's what I'm going to do. While I'm doing that, I'm going to have you guys up here. I'm going to catch up with this chat. I'm going to change it from bank line to paracord and see what it does. Such a hectic day, I'm dizzy. Use the rock, yeah. The rock will probably be better. Shaking my trailer. Killed you here. Be careful, brother. Ashley, how are you? Alright guys, let me catch up here. Knife. I do. I need a knife. They work so much better. And honestly, I might do another spindle too. I don't know if that one's strong enough to hold the squeeze that's going to be on it. I don't know. Just something that's worth trying. So, what's Mason doing? Sorry guys. Sorry Ashley. I'm making a bow drill. That's what she said too. You guys are awesome. If I did not say hello, definitely hello. Paper birch. Yeah, paper birch. We call it river birch down here. But it's awesome. Rolling Homestead, how's it going, guys? I'm doing it to confuse you, Teacup. Why all you go live at the same time? Same time. I went on late tonight because I was helping them out. So, direction. Now it's way too long. It's not necessarily too long, Killdeer. It shouldn't matter, honestly, as long as you can put pressure on it. But you definitely need a shorter one, a little 6-inch one. And I think I'm going to carve that out of this crepe myrtle right here. And I'm also going to change paracord too. I'm going to change this paracord. I've never used it with. It should work just fine with this though. I don't. Might have gotten too bendy of a damn. Oh, see now? I don't know, guys. I'm not an expert at it. Fred, I'm here. Turn the other direction. See? It's me, definitely. Sporting the Canoe Hound hat. Ashley, always. Great having you in here. Jervis, throw in that. Guys, I am so sorry. I'm curious. Makes him look good. It really does, man. I love this hat. I think before I switch this, I don't know if this thing's strong enough to do it. I'll be honest, now that it should be. I don't see why not. It's not going anywhere. I'm gonna make a new spindle. I'm gonna make a new spindle. It's all trial and error. I didn't know if this would work or not. And it looks like it's not going to. It looks like it's just digging in and skipping, honestly. So, because it'll catch it and then it'll skip and then it won't go anywhere. Or I'm just, horrible at doing this, and that's all cool too. So I'll just practice it more. That's also a very, very good option, I'm sure, that might be going on. Just gonna baton this stuff while I'm talking to you guys. There we go. Alright, now I'll do. That's the straightest piece. I'm going to have to file the crap out of this knife. That's probably even too long right there, but I'm going to do it anyway. Ooh, that's going to wake people up. That's going to wake people up too. Shit. I'm going to get in so much trouble. So much trouble. There we go. Nice little spindle. Alright, I can't bang anymore, so if this doesn't work, then I'm just SOL. That's where I'm at. If this doesn't work, I'm just SOL. So, man on fire. Teacup. Let's see. Curious. See if this will work a little bit better. It should after I carve it down. Let's see. We'll see. Rebel friction fire. Never take off. Nice. Dave's still in here, man. That's I know you've had stuff to do all day, man. I'm not doing anything special, guys. I'm just going to carve both ends and shave this off. And the reason I'm going to shave off the bark. The reason I'm doing that, this is crepe myrtle. This isn't the fir. But I'm going to shave it off because it won't catch onto the bark. So it'll have issues until that bark gets scraped off. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it. And but this stuff, guys, if you can keep long pieces like this and just kind of pull it off, this is stuff you can make little baskets with, all that kind of stuff. Just set a couple of pieces down and just weave them in and out. It's pretty neat. Please call me David. All right, David. I'll actually probably save that too. You can make cordage out of this stuff too. I'm just shaving this all the way down. Because it's still kind of springtime, guys, it's coming off fairly well. If it was spring, the sap would have accumulated in these things already, and it would have peeled off super easy, like super easy. Got some fungusy stuff growing on this one. Guys, all I'm doing is carving this down into a nice little point. Anybody has any tips for this stuff, do not be afraid to throw it in there. It's a nice little point. Do the same on this end. See how far you need to carve this out. So, how's everybody's weekend going so far, guys? How many? I know we kind of just kicked it off tonight because I started so late, but I'm hoping they're not going to wake up from this. I really am. That's my goal. Not wake up the babies, not wake up the lady. So. Alright. So I'm carving it down. See the hole right there? It wouldn't have fit otherwise, so I carved it down. It'll fit right there. It's plastic. I'm kind of curious to see how it'll go. So, you got it, friend. Ashley's awesome. Alright, guys. So, got a new spindle all carved out. It doesn't take long to carve it. This thing was just kind of slipping. I'm still going to have it, though. But, that's what we're going to use. And if it doesn't work, if this cord doesn't work on here, I'm just going to get paracord. Power Girl Nation, how's it going? 13 in the meeting tonight. That's awesome. That's awesome. It'll get hot and melt. You talking about the paracord? Paracord works awesome for bow drills. I've never had an issue with paracord. I'm kind of worried about I really am. I'm kind of worried about the bank line here. Bank line would probably be just fine, but we'll see. Oh, are you talking about the bank line, Killdeer? Or are you talking about the paracord? bearing block. Oh yeah, no, probably. I'm probably gonna have to switch that out. I'll probably just find a good little groove right here. I need something that already has a groove in it though. You know what? I'll just use the fur. How about that? I just break off a piece of that. Let's see. I really didn't want to do any cutting, but I really don't. How about I just break this off? Just use this piece. There we go. There. Now I can carve into it. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. It'll burn through this eventually too, but hopefully not as bad. Oh, honestly, that'd make it good. Yeah. There we go. Rough. I had a cold. Oh no, Ashley, that's not good. Riddle while Mason tips away. The more you take of me, the more me you leave behind. Ashley's got the riddles tonight. Oh. I've heard you do this one too. I'm trying to remember what the answer was. Oh man. Let's see here. It takes some tweaking, guys. It really does. That's why I always have a ferro rod, so I don't have to do this. I always have a lighter in my pack too, in case I need it. But they're fun to do. Fun to learn. Good skill to have. So. Yeah. Let's see how this works. Turtle Creativity, how's it going? Oh, that riddle, teacup. Yeah, guys, Ashley is an awesome mod who has an amazing amount of riddles. So, the more I drink, the more I lose. Let's see here. I'm just going to use the other piece as a bearing block too. So, see, this one's a lot thicker, so it's a lot tighter on here. Let's see if I can do a little burn in. Honestly, if this... I need to get this thing away from me too. All the things. Alright. So, I'm just going to step on the board. Kind of line that up where I had a divot at. It may work, it may not. There we go. Gotta get myself situated too. Get a nice little burn in on it. That's all I was doing, guys. I promise I'm not leaving you out. But I will move you guys here in a second. So you got both ends, right? Both ends are going to burn in. Okay. If you have a ball bearing, guys, the friction is not going to be that way. And it's going to be a lot easier. So, should not be listened to without headphones. Oh, man. Uh-oh. What'd I do, Ashley? What'd I do? This is actually a really good set. I'm very happy with this set. I don't use bank line for hardly anything. And I'm liking the bow. We have nice little spindle. I don't know what you did. Yeah, I'm about to show it here in a second. I'm about to get you guys down on the ground here. I'm going to have the camera set up right in front of it so you guys can see the coal build up, and hopefully we'll get a nice little coal to where I can blow it into a flame. I don't want to try that yet. It's still wet. I have all this birch. So real quick, because I'm going to move. Oh, hey guys. Woo. Hey everybody. Let's see. I'm going to take a minute. Alright. Okay. No, I'm liking this set a lot, actually. I haven't had a good bow drill set that I've enjoyed in a long time. Which is why I haven't done bow drill fires. But this will definitely be a set that I clean up and take with me up to the mountains. And I haven't done anything with it yet, guys. Just in case everybody's wondering. Why are you dizzy? Here's no headphones. Am I talking too low, guys? Am I talking too low? Ball bearing tool. Welded it to a deer amp. There you go. Yeah, for sure. I don't have a knife. I mean, I guess I do, technically. I could use my Schrade knife right here as the bearing block, because it's got the hole for the lanyard. I don't really have a need to, because I have the other one. But it's a good bearing block to use. Like the SOG has one. And basically you can just carve a point in the middle. Like instead of leaving it the way I did, I left it like that. You could actually shape a little bit of it into a nice little cylindrical circle to fit in this. And then, not in this one has rubber, so it would suck. But in the Schrade it wouldn't be too bad. So, but I'm actually pretty happy about that. That didn't take long to start smoking. So, I'm working on 12 steps. Kill deer, nice. Nice. 6 lives. But, guys, this one, my hand is killing me, guys. That's the whole reason I'm doing this. I was going to do hand drills and stuff. I can't right now. Like, I legitimately can't. I'm not going to kill my hand any more than I already have. I'm going to keep this in my pocket while we're talking. But we'll do this here in a second. I'm going to smoke. I'm not going to lie. I wasn't going to smoke on the live, and I smoked right at the beginning. And I was going to let that be it. But I'm going to smoke. I'm going to catch my breath first after doing all that. And then I'm going to take you guys off my big tripod, stick you on the little one, like we did last night. And I'll show you guys right in front how it builds up the coal and starts smoking and everything else. So. Makes you thirsty too. 24 thumbs up, guys. 12 in the chat. How is everybody? I've been doing my own thing, ignoring you guys, and I am so sorry. How are you guys? Get the cordless drill out. No, it actually went really well. The burn-in went really well. I didn't think it's a crepe myrtle spindle with a balsam fir hearth board. If anybody is wondering what kind of wood I'm using for this. And it works just like cedar. It's like cedar for the South. It really is. It works really well. It's strong. and it can take a lot, and you can. Oh, I put it in my pocket. I hope I don't have anything else in my pocket. Like, I just kind of threw it in there. But oh, I'll put you guys on the little tripod when we're ready to sit down and do this, so that you can see the full view of what I'm actually doing. And I'm going to do a video. Bow drills I feel comfortable enough doing a video on, especially as far as making them and everything else. So you could kill deer. You could. The balsam fir doesn't do as a bearing block. It's not going to last super long. It's really not. I think I have. No, I took all the oak and threw it out in the yard. And honestly, I could use the quartz too. I might though. I might try it that way. But this one's working for now, especially for showing you guys. It's working. Like, I got smoked pretty quick. I'm not gonna mess with it. So we will see. We'll see how it goes. But like river rocks, find them with divots in them, and it'll just kind of burrow into a nice little hole. If you have the ability to pack yourself a bearing block that has a ball bearing in it, a wheel bearing in it or something, do that. Make it easy on yourself. Unless you're just practicing and want to practice. Because I don't have anything. I got fidget spinners downstairs, but I'm not going to use those either. Oh man, it's hot. It's hot, and I can't turn on the fan. It was cool, and then it started getting muggy from not raining, so it got hot. Let's see. Killdeer, you're so right though, for sure. May occur during this live stream, don't worry. Who claims they're working on it? Yeah, no guys, this is going to be buffering until about Wednesday. Because I'm still on the Wi-Fi, and it's been storming, which makes it worse, and I am so sorry. I've only been going for an hour and a half, man. 24 thumbs up. You guys are awesome. But I've done my burn-in. I'll actually, while I'm sitting here, that's not what I wanted. I did my burn-in on the hearthboard. So I'm going to, that's actually a lot farther back than what I wanted it to be, but it'll work. It'll work. The multi-tools, guys, for doing this kind of stuff and doing traps is the best, because it has the saw on it, and you can just saw into it, and it works. But, it's 70 subs. There you go, man. There you go. Congratulations, Rod, for sure. Oh, man. I'm going to cut myself. That's a lot farther back than I meant to do it, but multi-tools make this so much easier. So much easier. Ashley, you are killing it. Guys, I have my I have a new shirt up, if you guys want to check that out on my Teespring as well. I made a new one from my one of my bushcraft chair pictures, and I'm kind of curious how it turned out. If people are enjoying that kind of thing, or I got my logos up and all that stuff, so I'm finally working on that. I'm doing a, oh Tyler, you're good, brother. I know you guys had stuff going on, man. Got it to work, dude. I got it to work. Yeah, guys, Tyler's been helping out Herbert and Herbert T and doing a GoPro giveaway, so that's been pretty cool. Awesome guys, they help out and support everybody. So man, that was too far back, but it's so good. It's all good. I put it in like the middle. I actually wanted a little bit farther up, but that's fine. You're awesome, Ashley. Yeah, guys, Tyler and Kristen B and Dan from Herbert T Outdoors did an awesome giveaway tonight with a GoPro. Still going on? Can they still do it? Oh, nice. Nice. Awesome. Awesome, brother. Oh, man. No, it's always fun getting raided by Pusa for sure. Oh, I definitely put this thing a lot farther back than I meant to. So, Tyler, I got a balsa fir. I know I'm not saying it right, guys. I know I'm not. Producer, my manager. Exactly, Ashley. Exactly. Always great people in the chat, guys. Y'all are all awesome. Oh, let me see if I can. And guys, I'll be honest. The only reason I'm doing a bow drill is because my hands are shot from doing the hand drill. I was not nearly as successful with the hand drill. I don't need to do that on my freaking leg. That's dangerous and stupid. I've just about killed this knife. John's gonna kill me. John's gonna kill me. I might do another burn-in right here, so I'm not going as far back. Maybe. I really don't want to, because I don't want it to be. Huh. Guys, multi-tools all the way when you're doing this stuff. There you go, Jarvis. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I missed the bow drill. Yeah, dude. It's a balsam fir hearth board. A balsa, not a balsa, but a balsam fir. I'm saying it wrong, guys. I really am. There's so many freaking fir trees down here. It's insane. Sam vs. Wild, how's it going, guys? How's it going? With a crepe myrtle spindle and a balsam fir bow with a bank line cordage. So we're going to see how it works out. The burn-in worked pretty good. So hopefully it works out. This thing is way farther back than I meant to do this. Guys, that burn-in, it's not horrible, but I would have rathered it a little bit closer. I made it way too far back. I should have cut in from the other side. But we'll see. Maybe it'll still work. If it doesn't, then I'll just try it again. Practice with these things, guys. There's so many moving parts that to learn this thing, you've got to learn to hone in on what part of it's wrong and what part of it's not. Oh, Ashley, they're watching for trolls. They're watching for trolls. And a torch striker works good. That's not as fun, though. Alright. Because you want to go... Yeah, this is way too far back for what I really want to do. We'll see if it works. Anyway. You want it to be about a third of the way... You want the notch to be about a third of the way into your burn-in. So that's why you do the burn-in first. You can gauge it and see where it needs to be at. About a third of the way or to a half. Quarter to a half, somewhere in there. Trying to kind of keep it thinner because I'm going a lot farther back than what I normally do. Okay. And guys, the fires are awesome. Doing a bow drill is fun. What people don't realize is it takes a lot of work. to get a decent set that match, that blend together, they pair together. Then you have to make sure all of your stuff is set up, right? You have to make sure before you ever start trying to do any of this. And on top of making the set itself. So it's not essentially rubbing together. So there we go. That might work out. Oh man. Oh, y'all are awesome, guys. Y'all are awesome. Oh. But guys, let's see if you can see that on the camera here. See how I have my burn in. It was way too far back. You want it a little bit closer forward. This should still work. It honestly should still work. I carved it in about a third to a half of the way. Really about a quarter of the way. And we'll see how it works. We'll see how it works out. So, Fred, how's it going? State your business. Ashley's on it. Alright, guys. We got this. I also have the paracord I could use. And I have paratinder that I could use as cordage. The bank line's working just fine, so I'm not really going to change it up. So if it messed up or I didn't enjoy using it, I really still like the paracord a lot better. It stretches more when you're doing it, so. Let's see. Nice. Killed here. Why are you giving me looks? Window. Need to do a video on that. Oh man. Alright. Just kind of peeling this stuff back. I guess I'll get you guys moved and we'll try this out. Yeah. Get y'all moved down here and try this out. Oh, let's see. Okay, got my set. Yeah. Got my spindle. Did a little burn in. Yeah, man, I've got to get mine too. I'm still waiting on mine too. I need my shirts really bad. I really do. There we go. Little bearing block. I just used it for. That won't last long, but it'll last long enough. So, let's see. Let me see everything in here. Oh man. Oh god. Okay. Let's see if I can get you guys moved. Thought of mods being like bouncers. Oh man. 15 people, guys. 27 thumbs up. Try not to mess with my freaking microphone too much. So we're gonna take you guys. Y'all are gonna get dizzy. Sorry. I do apologize. Try and make it as smooth as possible tonight. Let's see. There we go. Stick that over there. Oh, I didn't even finish. Well, alright. Let's see. Oh, who's going to see the new Lion King, guys? Who's going to see the new Lion King? We were watching a trailer for that. I promise it's not out of nowhere. We're watching the trailer, and it comes out like July 4th or something. Somewhere in there. I don't know. I'm not going to go watch it. I'm going to go watch it. I know. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Not meaning to make everybody dizzy. Let me hold. This is how we're going to do this. I'm trying not to yank my mic out of here, too. And put this thing on the little one so that you can see what I'm doing. You've never seen it? God, man. Maybe I'm just in touch with my little kid side. I don't know. I don't know. So, set this up right here. Let's get this thing down here. Back my chair up. I actually have a lot of room on this porch, guys. I really do. Okay. So, why would I do that? Already watched it back when it came out. The new one? Oh, Baxter, how's it going? Not gonna pay to do it. Oh no, for sure. I'm not going to a movie theater to do it. I'm just not. I'm gonna actually do what I said and finish the cigarette first. Tyler, got my board. Got a balsam fir. I want cedar, guys. Cedar is so awesome for friction fires. It's insane. This is along the same family line, but it is not cedar. This is actually a crepe myrtle. In Georgia, they're everywhere. They're actually really decent for friction fires. I didn't know. Lived here forever and a day, and I did not know they were good for friction fires. I've never tried one. 3 emoji looks like. Awesome. Oh, the original. Yeah, I think we're gonna take the girls to go see it. So. Oh, that's just my bearing block anyway. I'm not worried about it. All right. So again, guys, for everybody who's new popping in here, Bo, have Bankline as the cordage. Not got the spindle out of crepe myrtle. Bearing block. So it's always good to pair these things, guys. But and I could have carved down a spindle from this stuff. This was just easier. It was already straight. It was already there. All I just had to do was cut it off and carve the ends out. So we'll see how well it works. It seemed to work very well on the burn end. We'll see if it works that well for anything else. So Teacup, I appreciate that. That was used. Oh my god, y'all are crazy. Oh man. Alright guys, we're going to bust this thing out. And that's all the pieces. And I'm going to use, wherever it went, my catch. To catch the coal when it pops out. So, how's it going? Push these things off to the side here. Yeah, it's so much easier on my hands though. So much easier on my hands. Guys, I want to know who is real Last Spider-Man's. Guys, I do the real comics. As far as Spider-Man goes, there's been so many out that they kind of add the comics in there and put their own stuff in there all at the same time. So. I haven't even seen the newest one, and it's on Vudu up here, so. Mary Jane, or who? It's not Mary Jane, it's Stacy, the Amazing Spider-Man, that movie. The ones that came out before the newest one right here. They actually had it the closest as far as comic book wise, I think. As far as all the characters go and stuff. I didn't like the originals. The first ones. I'm a comic book person, guys. I didn't. It differentiated too much. So Mary Jane was. She actually wasn't the original girlfriend though. funny enough. So yeah, Stacy was the original girlfriend, like in high school and stuff like that, and then Mary Jane was after that. I know comics, and I'm a dork. I'm sorry. All right, so I'm gonna have you guys. I'm gonna move you guys down right here, so you got. I'm gonna try and get this thing on camera as well as humanly possible, so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. I have my catch right here. Really don't like that it's bending. I really don't. I'm gonna try and the white birch right here is not too bad at bending. The other stuff will break, but I'm afraid the coal will burn right through it. So let's try that. The only problem with me pointing it that way, I should have made it in the opposite direction. So oh my god. Alright. So I'm gonna do this over here. And move you guys one more time. Let's see. See if I can. Because I really have it where I wanted to step on that end and it not be feeling weird. Alright, so I have you guys down here. Twin Cities, how's it going? Ashley dropping links, you're awesome. Stacy, yeah, Stacy was the original Teacup. Mary Jane came after Stacy in the comic books, not before. I'm a dork, guys. I just know stuff like that. Alright, so got our catch right here. I don't actually like it. I really don't. I really don't. We'll try it. We'll try it anyway. Okay? When you guys are doing this, I said it the first time, you want it on the outside. You don't want this thing on, it doesn't give you the room you need. So, take it, twist it. If it's tight enough, you should need to use two hands to do it. Try and get it as close to the middle as you can. Now I've got it holding it so it doesn't fly anywhere. Got my bearing block right here. And I'm actually going to end up doing this a little bit different than what I'm meant to. Got that stationary. It's not going to flop because of the ground right here. Gives me enough time to put my bearing block in place. Putting the pressure. And I might need to ooh, don't fly off. Okay. I'm going to have to move in here. Move you guys back a little bit. Because I got to have room to bow down too. So, alright. Get this set up. Got my bearing block holding it down. So I don't want the camera to get hit either. There, that should give me enough room to do this. Okay. Get in. Get in. Alright. I'm going to pull on the string right here just to make sure it holds in place. And I'm doing the whole way. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to do that again. I kept running into the ground with it. So, see if it's still on there. I don't think so. Oh, that's fine. I gotta figure out a way to angle the camera so I don't smack the crap out of the camera while I'm doing it. Whew. Oh, goodness. Whew. Ashley, you definitely take it easy. Yeah, no, I did. Not all the time, Wandlepad. You can use softwood on softwood. You can even do hardwood on hardwood if you want to. But hardwood's really hard to mess with. Whew. Have a nice little burn in on there too. So I smacked the crap out of the tripod though. I had a decent goal, but I smacked everything and lost it. It was stupid. So I'm gonna angle it a little bit this way, so I don't smack the tripod, because I gotta make sure it stays straight. If you guys have the bow, you don't want to dip up or down, okay? You want to keep it as straight as possible the whole way. That's why the notches around it are really good. But I'm gonna catch my breath and we're gonna do it again. Oh yeah, no, I got a lot of smoke. A lot of smoke. Twin Cities, you definitely take it easy. Know when to stop whipping. Sometimes I feel like I am just smearing it around down there. Stop wiping. Alright. Oh, Mom Slayer, you definitely take it easy. Whew. We'll see how this works out. So I'm gonna move it over just enough, and we'll try it again. Make sure everything's all tight on this end as far as all that goes. So let's see. Oh, okay, Herbert. Yeah. Basically, all this thing is just I happen to find an angled branch from a balsam fir, and cut it off just kind of right here, about a hand and a half length from the angle, and just let this piece kind of head out. And it happened to have a whole bunch of little pokey spots on it, and I just wrapped the cord around it. It gets kind of loose after a couple times, so I can go in and I can tighten it back up, or I can just kind of pull on it a little bit here too. So you can use your fingers to tighten it up at the same time. I'm surprised I didn't smash the crap out of my camera. But the board is balsam fir. All it is a piece of the tree that this came off of, and I split it in half and did a burn in on it. The hearth board's the same way, just another piece, and it's just what I hold on to. The spindle's out of a crepe myrtle, and all I did was literally chop the ends off and shape them into a somewhat point right here. So I'm gonna do it one more time. We'll actually made it to where it's supposed to sit like this, so I can step on this end, right? But I want you guys to see this thing, so a little bit different. A little bit different. Oh. going to do this again. I'm going to try and keep the camera off to the side over here so I don't smack it again. But I'm going to do a video on it, guys. It really, if you have the right materials, the right wood and stuff, it's not terribly hard to make a set. It's really not. There we go. That way I can kind of bow this way, because I really should have been doing it straight and I would have hit the camera. So ring blocks too, and I might try that this time, but it's gonna have to, yeah, no, I'm just gonna keep with this one because this is working. Okay, so again, outside, turn it, and it's gonna want to automatically flip out. Okay, so I'll use this little stage right here a couple more times probably. Okay, got my bearing block right here. Get a good grip on it. Let's see if you guys can see. Okay, what's going on? All right, guys. Just so everybody knows, you're kind of got one leg right here holding down the board. You got your pressure right here from your arm, and all you're doing is just throwing it out, and you're wanting to keep it as straight as possible. I don't know what these drunk people are doing. Here we go. Alright. See if it'll stay up. Cool, that flipped out. One more time. Alright, I'm going to point you guys up here. A little bit. Anyway. There we go. Guys, it takes a lot, it does. But, I mean, that's all it is. And this thing's getting stretched out pretty good. It's getting stretched out pretty good. So, we're going to do it one more time. I'm going to try and make sure the camera doesn't fall. So, but that's about as far. I'll try and scoot back a little bit so you guys can kind of see what's going on. This one doesn't kill my hands to do, so I don't mind doing this over and over and over again. I'm going to have to readjust my string here pretty soon too. Okay. And I've just got them both held so it doesn't spring back. Okay, let's see if I'm covering the, there we go. Alright. Got my finger on the string over here. Alright guys, I've got to turn it the other way. I'm sorry. I do, I've got to turn it the other way. I don't have enough footing right here. I'm determined. I'm determined. Now, I know y'all can't see a whole lot with my foot in the way. Now I have a good steady base. That's why it's important to do it straight. Yep, that was stupid. I'm not tired. I'm not tired. Ugh. It's just out of principle now. Just out of principle. Alright. Alright. God. Alright, I'm taking a break. I'm getting too pissy with it. Getting too pissy with it, guys. Getting too pissy with it. So. Might need to tighten up my string too. I think I need to tighten up my string. Oh yeah, there's cigarettes tonight. Or there's there's storms tonight too. Yeah, I was getting too mad at it. I was getting way too mad at it. I need to carve it back down too. It's gotten it's gotten away from its little carved spot, and I was getting too frustrated. Whew. Killed deer. It rained here on this live. This is stupid. Like, I'm getting the smoke, I'm getting the coal, and then the thing pops out. And it's stupid. It's stupid. I'm gonna get it. But getting frustrated with it is gonna do me no favors at all. Gonna do me no favors at all. And I still have that that bark in my pocket too. It should be dry by now. Yeah, there we go. Dry, 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 dry. Nice little bird's nest. If I can ever get a decent ember, decent coal from it, because it's binding up. Yeah, I'll make a new divot then. I'll make a new divot. Yeah, I'll make a new divot. They're fun skills to learn, guys. They are. I've had like 5 people just slow down and talk. It's so funny. So funny. Dangerous freedom. Yeah, killdeer, I'm not giving up on this thing. It's too much fun, guys. It's irritating at that point in time, but I'm moving you guys all around. You're still on that tripod. I'll make a new divot, do a new burn in, carve it back out, and see if I can get it. Yeah, I did it. Killdeer, you're definitely right. I've done it too many times in that one burn in, so that one little divot, so oh, probably should tighten my string back up too. Probably. I don't know. That's why I always have a ferro rod, guys. Clean the end of my spindle. Do I need to make a new divot, Killdeer, or should I just keep going? Yeah, all the help I can get doing this stuff, guys. I am not going to turn that down anyway. Yeah, no, I actually don't do North Face too often. I don't do name brand stuff too often. But it's an outdoor shirt. I like it. So I just don't like the fact it's North Face. But other than that, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Dangerous Freedom, you dropped a new video? Nice. I'm going to go check it out. I am going to go check that out. I love the logo. Oh, yeah, no, I'm waiting on my shirts. I finally managed to get the transparent logo so I could put it on a bunch of different colors, which was pretty cool. Now I'm looking to do some more stuff with it, so trying to make it to where it's not like rocking everywhere too, guys. Sorry, my hands are oh man, no, it's not a bad set at all. It's really not. I got too frustrated. I'll clean the ends off, and honestly, man, that hearth board burns too because of it burning into the wood. It's doing the same thing. So, and I don't have any of that oak up here. Oh, a little June bug. It's burned already to try it. Yeah, I was wondering if that made a difference. I know the burn-in, not that the char doesn't make a difference, it makes it go faster. But I didn't know if I should make a new divot or if I should spindle. I will follow your lead on that, brother. But yeah, no, I was getting too frustrated towards the end. I'm gonna tighten the string up, clean off the spindle, and see what happens. I will definitely follow that advice. It will seat up. Awesome. Cool. Cool. Oh, I'm buzzed. What time is it, guys? It's 2:25. I'm a little buzzed tonight. It's all good. It's all good. Oh, exactly, Killdeer, exactly. I got coffee in there. I'm gonna get this though. This is irritating. There's no reason I shouldn't get this. Uh, all the parts are there. So. I do know I need to. I might. I'm gonna move it down and carve it in a way to where you guys can see it, and I have a foothold on it. I'll carve it that way this time on the opposite side. And I love this chair. I have such a freaking mess to clean up. Oh my god, I made such a mess. She's gonna be so mad. So mad. I gotta clean it up tonight. It's been 2 hours and 20 minutes almost, guys. Teacup. Oh man. Nice. This. Oh no, it's a Wazoo survival necklace. This is actually a ferro rod on top and a ceramic striker on the bottom. It's actually a ferro rod that I can strike with. It's pretty cool. Oh. Pretty cool. Oh, Dan, I appreciate it, brother. Whew. Gonna finish this, and then we're gonna do this again. Just gonna make a divot in a different spot, or not a new divot, but change the spindle, and yeah. Oh man, let's do this. Let's do this. Set you guys down. Do all that fun stuff. Oh yeah, no, I can. I can make it fire a lot faster with my necklace. That's why I always have it on me, guys. Um, this is an awesome skill to know, and I'm learning it. So I'm learning all the finer tuned points to knocking it out. So, all right, so I'm gonna recarve my spindle. There we go. All right, recarve spindle, same divot. I'm turning it around, guys, so I can have the footing. But you guys will still be able to see the smoke and stuff. So let's try it that way. See if I can back this up a little bit. Whee! Because if I put this thing on the tripod, it's a little bit too heavy. So it'll fall down, and I don't want it to do that and try and adjust it while I'm doing this again. So, let's see. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. Shooting. Yeah, no, Killdeer's right. Really, I can. I can start it faster with my necklace than I can with this. I'll show you guys. I'll actually, that's what I'll use. Unless I get a coal. Let me set that up real quick, just in case. Just in case I get a coal. This stuff dried out. I don't know how. It's still kind of damp, though. Oh, I believe some of that birch is already out. So, okay, got that ready for the coal. I should be able to take a breath when I get it, though. It shouldn't be an immediate thing. Let's see. Roll this back. Try and get these kind of close together. Alright, let's try this. Spindle's already done. Okay. Let's see. Let me move the bird's nest out of the way so I don't bop it. Okay. Alright. Everything's in place. go. There we go. And it fell apart. There it is right there, guys. It just kind of, it flipped out before I needed to do it a little bit longer. Whew. Paracord, I tell you, it's so much easier on my finger, though. Whew. Let's tighten this string back up. I'm going to do the paracord and see if it helps out at all. Honestly, this is working, though. I just got to tighten it back up. Whew. There we go. Tighten that string back up. Oh, Dangerous Freedom. I'm actually using using Bankline this time. Damn, that was stupid. That was stupid. It's all right. That's all right. I'm too stubborn to stop, guys. I really am. I'm too freaking stubborn to stop. I'm going to carve back this thing so it stays put. That thing flattened entirely back out for the all right. Let's see here. All right. $10. It gets fire this time. Oh. So I'm carving it back out anyway. Tightened up the string. Recarving the spindle. Honestly, I'm surprised the divots lasted as long as it has. Tighten up the string. There we go. Bird's nest still over here just in case. Just in case I get this thing. Alright. Get a grip on it. Oh, that's much smoother. Almost there. And just not enough pressure on the spindle to keep it from bobbing out. Wow. All right. Tightening the string definitely helped. It's smoother anyway.